I've been thinking about addressing this for a long time now, but honestly, I really didn't know how to go about it, so here I just go. I get asked a lot if I sell my snails, and the answer is no, I don't, and here's why. The interest in keeping snails as pets here in the US has increased tremendously over the last few years. Currently, we enjoy many snail species not native to the US. Even better, we enjoy this so publicly on many social media platforms. We share our love and enthusiasm via photos and videos. We share knowledge and experiences. And quite frankly, there isn't much to be found on snails as pets, only what hobbyists share. One can't seek veterinarian advice if there is a need for one. We simply have to wiggle ourselves through it. We enjoy all this freedom because many of the non-native snails we keep are currently not a problem. However, this cannot be said for the apple snail and the giant African landsnail, commonly referred to as gals. These are highly illegal in the entire US because they're causing harm to both humans and plants. Enjoying this freedom of keeping non-native snails in the US so openly can only exist as long as we snail owners uphold our responsibilities. And we have so many responsibilities, and I'm not just talking about feeding and cleaning. The saddest and hardest part is culling the eggs. Snails breed rapidly and lots. And since snails are hermaphrodites, two will mate. It's just a matter of time. We all want that experience of raising that cute tiny baby snail and watch it grow up. I get that. I totally do. I'm one of them. All power to you. Just know you can't hatch all the eggs because there's just no way you can keep them all. They breed just too fast and too much. And if you're thinking about releasing the ones you don't want anymore or don't want to keep because you have too many or for whatever the reason, don't. Do not release any non-native snails. And that goes, of course, for all pets. No pet should be released. But releasing non-native snails in certain states, depending on the type of the snail and the state's climate, some will survive and thrive even. And there's the dilemma. Soon they will become a problem to the environment, and soon they will be made illegal. And there goes our freedom of keeping them and sharing the love via photos and videos so openly. There goes learning from each other. There goes all what got us into this in the first place. Our love for snails. And selling snails to make money isn't an option either. The risk is far too great that you end up selling to irresponsible folks who will do exactly what they shouldn't. Breed too many, give them away to anyone that will take them off their hands or release them, or the ones they gave away will be released. You get the picture. The end result is always the same. It's not a matter of if, but a matter of when some of the non-native snails we keep will end up outside. So I'm asking you, I'm begging you, please, when wanting a snail, make sure you can keep them responsibly. Make sure you're up for the task for many years. Wally is now 7 years old and Morla 4. Snails can live many years depending on the type of snail you have or planning on keeping. And while they are surely easier than a cat or a dog, they still need food, shelter, and time to clean their space. And if you're thinking about getting into this hobby for the pure sake of making money with snails, I beg you, do not. It's a short-lived dream because you will ensure with that irresponsible act of selling purely for a buck, they will end up outside and hence will become a problem and therefore sooner or later become illegal to keep. Occasionally I hatch a batch and adopt them out. But when I do, I carefully vet everyone. I ask questions. I ask them again. I'll wait. I ask again. I'm giving it my all to make sure the future snail owner will keep our hobby safe and long term. I hope you give this some serious thought. And I look forward to many more years with my snails and watching them and others love and learn about snails. Thanks for watching Snail Tales & Co.